So today I'm going to be teaching beautiful, beautiful tune, beautiful introduction by Reuben Morgan. And this is what it sounds like. Hi, my name's Angela, and I am passionate about trying to get more people to play the harp in church or in worship settings, personal worship, worship songs. I love playing the harp. I've been playing the harp in church since 2002, so quite a long time. And before that, I was playing piano and guitar in Sunday school, and I remember even being I don't remember, my mom's told me, when I was 1 week old, I was in church listening to the organist, my mom playing. And so that worship setting for music is just something really dear to my heart. And I want to help more and more people access this music with this beautiful, beautiful instrument. So today I'm going to be teaching the introduction to a tune that came out in 2002. So yeah, the year that I was playing harp in church, started playing harp in church. And it is a beautiful, beautiful tune, beautiful introduction by Reuben Morgan from Hillsong, and it is called Still, and I hope you enjoy listening to it. And this is what it sounds like. Isn't that beautiful? And then of course the verse starts and the singing. But quite often in church worship, I find as a harpist, I'm playing like these introductions or these little interlude bits, and then maybe I'm doing kind of more chordal stuff underneath during the congregational singing. So I really thought this little interlude, this introduction is just something wonderful to be able to play, and it loops beautifully. Anyway, let me get on to teaching you how to play it. So right hand first, 3-finger placing. We're going to have our thumbs on F. This is 2 octaves above middle C, or an octave and a bit. You can choose a different octave if it suits your harp. We're in C major, so if you are in a harp tune to C major, all levers are off. If you are in a harp tune to E flat major, then your E, A, and B levers are on. We're going to start with thumbs on black, 3rd finger on red, and the 2nd finger on the note or the string just below the black. Remember, below means further away from the body. So there's a gap between your 2nd and 3rd finger, little clear string between. So red, skip 1, clear, black. But we're going to be playing down, so going away from the body. And it's going to go long, quick, quick. All right. Let's try that again. Try and place all the fingers at once. And you want that kind of, almost like the sigh of falling forward. Just very lightly. Right. And as we then finish that, we're then going to play the note we just played, so that red C, with our 2nd finger. So we get this. And we do that twice. So. Good. Then we're going to place 3 fingers in a scale from C, from the red, going up, so towards our body. So 3rd, 2nd thumb. And again, it's long, quick, quick. Red, clear, clear. Red, clear, clear. Again, try and place that scale in one sitting, one placing. That'll help with fluency. And after we've played that thumb, the last string we played, which was 1 below the black, we're going to play with our 2nd finger. Okay, so we had from the black going down to the red with the skip in between. And the 3 notes going up. And then we're going to do a fifth of red to one above the black. So that fifth, C, G, and then after that, just the one above the red. So let's try it again from the beginning. Ready, and. Get ready with your scale going up. In the fifth. Let's do the whole thing again. In the fifth. Isn't it beautiful? If I'm going too fast, remember you can use the settings to slow me down, and you can pause and come back. So make sure you're comfortable with that right hand part. Then for the left hand, I'm just going to be playing triad shape. So triad shape, I'm going to start off with an F triad shape. I'll show you with my right hand so you can see. Third finger on the black, on the F, skip a string, second finger on the A, skip a string, thumb on the red C, so F-A-C. And that's a triad shape because I've got 3 triad notes. It's also a root triad, which is a special kind of triad where we have a gap of 1 string in between each. And the bass note, the one that's furthest away from the body, is in a root position, is our name of that triad. So I'm going to call this an F triad. And we're just going to play it one after the other going towards the body. So let's place that triad and play it one after the other going towards the body. You can do an octave higher as well if your harp's smaller or you just prefer the sound. Just coming up towards the body. Remember, you're doing this with your left hand. I was just demonstrating with the right. Then everything is going to shuffle up, so towards me, 2 strings, so that I have my third finger now on the A, my second finger on the C, and my thumb on the E. This is called an A minor chord, right? Because we're in C major, it's the relative minor, A minor. Don't worry if you're not sure if it's majors or minors at this point. I'm just letting you know. So we're going to play that triad just one after the other. So from the F, good. We're going to move again up a third to a C root position triad. So C and then around the black, C, E, G. And then last, we're going to do a G triad. So G, one above the black and around the red. So it was F, then A minor, then to C, and then to G. Right, listen how it fits together. It's a little bit slower. Let's do it together, and we'll do it looping round. I just did it once then. We'll loop it round. Ready, and. Fifth, and then G. All right, so let me show you how this fits. The right hand starting with 3 notes. So, and then before the right hand plays that red string, we need to make sure that our left hand's ready, because as it does that repeated C string, the left hand's going to play at the same time. It'll be left, so the F and the C come together. Then it's the same thing again, and together on this note. So let's just do that first part. So remember, on the repeated C is when the left hand comes in. Ready, and. Good. Now we're going to go the same kind of adagio, and on the repeated note we start the C. Then the right hand plays the chord, and on the D, the G comes. So it's always on the repeated notes at the end of each phrase, or the D at the end comes with the G. The last note of each phrase is when the left hand's coming in. The right hand's always starting, then the left hand joins it and ends. Let's try it together. Ready, and. Let's do it again. And that's the whole introduction. Now you can vary it if you're a bit more experienced by playing a 1-5-8 shape. So F, C, F, A, E, A, C, G, C, and then G, D, G. And now one last little tip for when you're playing in worship. Try not to be exactly always the same with your left hand pattern. Rather, leave space. So rather than make things more complicated, simplify by removing something. So you can see by using a combination of that 1-5-8 or the fifths or just simplifying, doing less, it actually created this sense of atmosphere and beauty. So don't be scared of keeping things really simple and calm so that you can focus on the worship aspect of the music as you're playing. And I really hope you enjoyed learning that. Let me know in the comments if there's any other songs that you'd like me to teach, or if you enjoyed this, or if you're playing it. And I hope I'll get to see you in some future videos. Do like and subscribe if this was helpful to you, and leave a comment so I know that this is the kind of material you'd like to see more of. And all the best.